Welcome back to CBS News Baltimore. We are watching several things in the weather department that we want you to know about. First off, we have some heat out there today. It'll feel like nearly 100 degrees. Now that heat will break, but it will come at a price. Severe storms are possible here 2 to 8 o'clock this afternoon, this evening. Behind those storms, a fantastic weather day on Friday. It'll be a touch hot, but a little less humid. Weekend heat is right back in here. Summer begins Friday evening and right on cue. Summer heat and eventually dangerous heat as we move from Sunday into next week. First alert radar quiet here for early this morning. That will be a different story later on today, primarily after about 2 o'clock this afternoon. So up until 2, you can get outside, you can get things done. You just have to make sure that you're staying hydrated and beating the heat and taking some breaks from it. But after 2 o'clock, I'd move everything inside if I were you, just because these storms are going to be storms that are on the higher end of the spectrum here, meaning the wind gusts could be 65 to 75 miles per hour. That is some pretty intense wind with some of the strongest storms that can knock down some trees, power lines, and cause some issues on the roadways as well. In addition to that, intense lightning, hail, flash flood risk, and even a few isolated tornadoes are possible. So this may be one of our top severe weather days of the year. That's why we're really trying to give you the message to stay aware. And if there's a warning, take shelter. You'll be fine as long as you do so. But it's important that you listen up for those warnings because those wind gusts will be really nasty. They're on the high end of the scale. Heavy rain, blinding downpours. If you see floodwaters, turn around, don't drown, we say. It's just not worth taking that risk. That water may have washed the road out underneath you. So 2 o'clock this afternoon, not much going on. It's hot, it's humid, storms building off to the west. By 3 o'clock, now we're starting to get some more organization forming into a line. By 3, and then look at 4 o'clock, a solid line of nasty storms moving through central Maryland. By 5 o'clock into the metro, Baltimore through Bel Air, and then eventually it'll push out. So we are under a level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather. The last time we had that was back in the summer of 2023. That shows you how rare this kind of severe weather day is. Low 90s today. It'll be a steam bath. Roland Park to Hampton. Upper 80s to near 90 for our friends in Hartford and Cecil counties. Upper 80s to near 90. But a great place to be starting tomorrow will be the beaches. No matter what beach you pick, from Rehoboth, Bethany, Dewey, Ocean City, Assateague Island, will have that refreshing sea breeze with temperatures in the 80s. Certainly better than the stuff inland. We are going to be cooking here as early as Sunday. Sunday, Afram, looks like temperatures will be in the 90s, feeling like 100. So wear those wide-brimmed hats, keep your head covered, and stay hydrated. Gets even worse next week, so you may just want to find a pool and park yourself in it here next week as the heat builds in. Tracking our Thursday morning and holiday morning commute, here's Angela Foster in First Alert Traffic.